Hey guys, Bill Competition Cars. Now we're going to do the driving video on this 14,000 mile 1977 Lincoln Continental town car. And I always like getting I like Christian to go around the car in the natural light so you can see how beautiful the paint is. You get a much better idea of the shade of the color when it's outside versus inside under the fluorescent light. But this car has a lot of metallic, it really pops, I think it's really beautiful. And against the white top and the white leather and the white trim pieces and all that, and the pinstriping, it just really stands tall. But pan across that trunk, look how much metallic is in that thing. I mean, that's just, here, kind of get up close and see if you can focus in on, look at that metal flake. And that's a factory paint job, just amazing. So Christian, finish walking around, I'll hop in, we'll take it for a spin. Running perfectly smooth. No shakes, no shimmies, it's all good. Door locks work. So we're going to put the air conditioner on. Someone asked if it had been converted from R12 to R134. I don't know yet. I want to look under the hood and take a look at that, and I'll answer it in the comment section. But the car has 14,626 miles. And just a beautiful car. I love this paint on this car. It's such a pretty color. Seems like I've had a lot of blue Lincolns lately, but this has a lot of heavy metallic. It's really impressed with it. And a couple things. This is the last year of this particular dash. It has a little bit different gauge package, and this is called the thermometer speedometer, is what someone has referred to it as. So let's pull out here. It's pretty cool. I don't know what that, if that's just how it's turning to white. It's pretty damn cool, I think. So as you speed up, you got the orange that tells you how fast you're going, and then from the left side over, it's filled and it's white. It's pretty cool. It's just cool looking. The fuel gauge works, just lit up. We're a little bit low on fuel. We got about under 1/8 of a tank. We're actually under 1/4 of a tank, so it's lit up. Power windows, power locks all work. The air is ice cold. The radio, we're not going to play it long because we're monetized and you can't play music in the background. But hang on, let's put the antenna up. All right, there's the antenna back. Yep. So there's the antenna going up. The antenna works. I'm going to put it up. And we're going to turn this radio off for just a second. Ready, guys? So there's that. Now, electric has the electric de-ice, which that's for the heated mirrors, which this has on this side, heated mirror, which was an option. We'll check the cruise in a minute. This does have the 460 V8 with the 4-barrel. The clock is working. Everything in this car works. Typically, you'll have a car that either the clock won't work, or the antenna won't work, or the radio doesn't work. Everything works in this car. And if you look at the stereo, it's got the quadrasonic, and then this also is aero neutronic. So maybe someone can educate me on that, on what that is, because I'm not sure. Tires, I believe, are fairly new. I'll try to get you guys some production dates. But again, look across that hood. It's just amazing. It's a super sweet car. Fuel gauge, temp gauge, alternator gauge. Before, just the straight up dummy lights, which I'm not a fan of. We'll check this cruise here. Yes, the cruise does work. This guy's slowing in front of me. So the cruise works. Brakes, stops really good, feels nice. No shakes or shimmies, it drives straight. So like I said, everything works in the car. I love look at the carpets, the seats. I mean, these seats are practically like brand new, front and back. Carpets are super clean, inside, front, back. It had a recent oil change, so you got 3,000 more miles before the next oil change is due. Just a really comfortable car. And you guys have heard me before how impressed I am with the turning rate. As long as these cars are 230 inches, but the turning radiuses on these cars are pretty impressive. You'd think you'd have to make a 4-point turn here, but it does it all in one shot. All right, I'll shut the air off and I'm gonna step on it so you guys can hear the engine. It's got plenty of power, plenty of torque. I know the horsepower was down. So are you ready? Downshifted, 4 barrels kicking in. There. I know somebody made a comment. I know they're, I guess, being just taking a stab at the car, just joking around, but said the speedometer, it's got 170 horsepower or 179 horsepower, whatever it is. And they said, no wonder the speedometer only goes to 80. And I made the comment that, well, you know, in 1977, you wanted something faster, you buy a Pontiac Trans Am. Well, funny thing is, the base 403 Oldsmobile motor in that Trans Am for 77 was 180 horsepower, which is 1 horsepower more. And you could have got the optional, because I have one, I have a 77 Trans Am, it's got the Pontiac 400. The Pontiac 400 had the bigger horsepower motor, and it was only 220. So these cars are all about the torque. It has, again, respectable power, and you're not buying this to win any races or burn tires. I mean, you're buying it because it looks good. It's a time capsule, has low miles. And it's just a pleasure, absolute pleasure to drive. And again, I mean, it's not a slouch. I mean, it's pulling, I don't know how much faster you want to go, but it pulls good enough for what it is. This guy wants to get T-boned here, looks like. But anyway, that's it, guys. There's your driving video. Running temperature is perfect, just not even quite in the middle. And alternator's charging good. Everything's, all systems go. So we got 5 days left. It's starting to bring some money, so we'll see where it winds up at. But this is one of the nicer ones that I've had, and I've had a lot of nice Lincolns. This is really nice, very well preserved. I'm impressed with 14,000 miles, how well the car was preserved. So check it out, guys. Good luck.